It's a good time. We have to trim the motor up to get the lower unit off. So it's a good time to go ahead and grease all the fittings and spray the engine down. A&M, we use the Yama Shield. So you want to go ahead, put a nice coating. You just want to keep it away from the starter and the belt. That's why I put the cover back on, because you're not going to hit the belt with that cover on. You don't want to go too crazy, but you want to put a nice coat. Just keeps everything nice and clean looking. Keeps corrosion from building up, especially in saltwater applications. Just the salty air is enough to cause corrosion issues. I like to spray the plastics down. It keeps them nice and shiny and new. Once I'm done spraying it down, I'll go ahead and take a rag and just go ahead and wipe everything down so we don't have the lubricant dripping all over everything. It just gives it a really nice look for the customer when he pulls his cover off. Engine's always nice and looking new. Just that little bit extra. Once we get all that wiped down, we'll go ahead and grab our grease gun. Again, I have the AMSOIL grease in here. Go ahead and turn the motor up. We'll go ahead and hit all the fittings. We'll come over here, we'll show you where the fittings are. You have a Zerk fitting right here for the steering tube. You want to make sure that grease starts to come out of the top and the bottom seal. You don't want to pump a ton of grease in there, but as you start to pump, you'll see a little bit of salt water coming out, so we want to get that in there. And we also have our Zerk fittings for the tilt tube. Go ahead and grease those. Just until a little bit of grease comes out. The C-Star steering, the newer steering systems have Zerk fittings for the steering rod. You want to go ahead and hit those. We'll come back to the other side and do the same thing. We'll grease the steering tube.